90 seconds to go live. Everybody silence yourself. So, yeah, I remember I used to go out there all the time before.
There you got brother.
Suffering. Yeah. There's a place I think. Yeah, I know exactly the one you're talking about. Yep, that's the spot. Five. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. We are in the lobby of the theater here at MSG. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. And all weekend long, apologies. Brought to you all weekend long by AutoZone. Get into the zone. Maybe we should bring our sound system to AutoZone. They can tune it up. No idea. By DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. And also by C4 Energy, energy that hits. If you weren't awake, you are awake now. It all goes down this Friday, February 16th, beginning at 5:20 Eastern Time on ESPN Plus, and then we go over to the network ESPN at approximately 9:30 p.m. It's not approximate; it's actual 9:30 p.m. Joining me now on stage are three fights that are going to just blow the roof off this place, essentially. The NBF, WBO Intercontinental, IBF Intercontinental featherweight titles on the line. Bruce Shushu Carrington taking on Bernard La Máquina Torres. And then the WBO Intercontinental Junior lightweight title. Andres Savage Cortez, Brian Chevalier joining me as well. And then in our main event, the WBC Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Oshaki Icewater Foster, Abraham El Supernova. Gentlemen, thank you all for spending time with us. We are here, the Mecca of boxing. Let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Torres down there. Welcome. I got to ask right in the gate, you're from the Philippines, but you are living in Norway. Not something you hear every day. How did that happen?
It happened when my father died when I was 13, and my mother had to work to Norway. So I came after when I was 14.
How was life in Norway?
Good.
We'll leave it at that. That's simple. Listen, this is only your second fight in the United States, so welcome back. What do you think of this mecca of boxing here, being able to walk into Madison Square Garden and put on a show Friday night?
Growing up boxing, it's great to box here. So I'm very happy to box in Madison Square.
You are facing Bruce Shushu Carrington, no small feat. Are you prepared to possibly shock the world?
I'm really happy for this opportunity. I'm thankful to Top Rank and Team Carrington for giving me this opportunity. And yes, of course, I'm really prepared.
You said publicly that this will be your toughest opponent to date.
Absolutely.
How has camp been, and how have you prepared to face Bruce Shushu Carrington?
I have a really great camp. So I'm really happy and ready
Ready to go.
to go.
Well, listen, all the way from Norway, we're really honored to have you with us this weekend. Thank you very much for spending a few minutes with us. Enjoy New York City.
Enjoy it.
Awesome. Good to hear. We're going to turn to your opponent, Bruce Choo Choo Carrington. Before we do that, sitting here with Carl Moretti from Top Rank, and I know he has a few words before we get into some questions.
Thank you, Mark. Welcome everybody to the press conference. With regards to the first fight, we know you're from Norway, so naturally we had 30-degree weather to make you feel comfortable. So we, for Choo Choo Carrington, if you don't know him, you're gonna really get to know him this year. One of the things I'm going to present to him is the Ring Magazine Prospect of the Year, which is so richly deserved. If you want to go see where he lives, you can just get on the 223 train to Brownsville. I would go with one of Pip's friends if I was you, just play it safe. But on behalf of Ring Magazine, let me present the Prospect of the Year to Bruce Choo Choo Carrington.
Congrats. I do want to point out as well, he was not the only one to get something special this afternoon. All of the fighters on stage received a wonderful present from the Knicks and Madison Square Garden, custom jerseys. Guys, want to hold those up for everybody to see. And there are 8 chairs on stage here, and unfortunately only 6 jerseys. I'm not sure what happened. Larry is in the room, hopefully. But thank you, Madison Square Garden Victorious, for the incredible jerseys. Bruce, let's jump in a little bit. This, Carl mentioned it, Brownsville, Brooklyn, train right outside here. Do these moments ever not carry the impact that they have? Like, did they ever get lost on you or fight in your backyard at the garden?
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't say it get lost on me. Like, I love these opportunities to be able to fight, at home. It's just always like a, big thing. So first and foremost, before I even, continue to answer your question, I want to thank, the Ring Magazine for, giving me the award for Prospect of the Year. Also, ESPN for giving me the award of Prospect of the Year. I mean, I honestly don't know any other fighter. You got to look in the history books that's done both of those, at the same time, Ring Magazine and ESPN Prospect of the Year. I might be the first one. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm really happy about that, yeah, man, it's no place like home.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. I recently watched a documentary that was just released on you called Brownsville Born. For everybody, if you haven't seen it, brownsvilleborn.com. It's a 30-minute segment on all things you and your family. Why now on the documentary when your career has the potential to explode? Why tell the story now?
Man, well, I feel like that documentary is actually timeless. Like, if you watch the documentary, it's around the time when I was still in the amateur fighting Golden Gloves, but I've been promoting this documentary for a while now, and I just feel like the higher I go, I want to continue to carry that documentary with me and kind of like share my story with everybody that has gone through some of the things that I've gone through in my life. I want to be an inspiration. I want to be a motivation to people that go through the same thing I go through. Because sometimes when they go through those things that I went through, you feel like they don't know where to go or what's next in life. Need that next step. So I want to be that blueprint and show like everybody you can be able to make something out of yourself. You can be able to push through your adversities no matter what.
Friday night, New York City, Madison Square Garden. What challenges does Bernard present, and what can we expect from you?
Well, he's a southpaw. Southpaws are always interesting to fight against. But honestly, he's a good fighter. He's 18-1, has a great record. He shows a lot of will and skill. And, that's nothing more you can ask for it in an opponent, And he's a really good fighter. But with my experience, with my confidence, and with my work ethic, I know I got plenty A through C and even more than that, to take care of Bernard Torres come Friday.
Just last week, there were some incredible performances, some statements made. Do we get the same thing from you?
100%. All 2024, you're going to get statements from me. I feel like me becoming Prospect of the Year, like a lot of eyes are on me. I'm going to definitely show Bruce Choo Choo Carrington is. It's the Choo Choo Show.
I love it. Last one before we move on. And I ask this a lot of people fighting in their backyards. Do you put the cell phone away or you hand it off to a colleague or a friend or a parent to make sure all those ticket requests get handled and you don't have to worry about it now that fight week is here?
Yeah, y'all might hit me up and I'll take it. So,
Mark said you called in.
talk around.
2 words, purse to death.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Bruce. In our co-feature, the WBO Intercontinental Junior Lightweight title is on the line on this. Savage Cortez and Brian Chevalier. Thank you both for being here. Gabe, you're going to help do some translating for me on this side. Savage, born and raised in Vegas. How special is it to be here at MSG? Say, first off, thank you to Top Rank, you know, for making this fight possible. I'm really excited to be here for my first time here. Let's get the show started. 20-0, 11 knockouts. You're on a mission. What can we expect from you Friday night here at the Garden? Another statement, and just another step closer to that world title. Both of you sit here in the same weight class as our main event. Without looking past Friday night, the gentleman sitting to your left is holding a world title belt. Is that something that you see in the future?
Most definitely. You know, I'm here to take care of Brian first. Maybe one day we can make that fight possible.
Well, listen, Vegas last week was fireworks. Everybody in this room talking about it. We expect nothing less from you Friday. Thanks for making the trek out. Best of luck Friday. We'll see you tomorrow on the scales.
Thank you.
Your opponent over here, Brian Cherry Chevalier, 20 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, 16 knockouts. Gabe, help me out here. Welcome to Madison Square Garden. Does this week present any challenges being in the Big Apple, or is it simply business as usual?
Brian, 20 victorias, una derrota, un empate, 16 victorias por la vía del knockout. ¿Presenta un reto estar aquí en Nueva York o será algo normal para ti?
El ring es el mismo en todo el mundo, cuadrado, sobre va a estar él y yo. Y el referee, estoy contento, agradecido con la compañía Top Rank y mi compañía México Top Promotion por esta oportunidad de defender mi título, al equipo de Andrés Cortés, gracias por cogerle esta pelea y darle un buen espectáculo a la fanática del boxeo.
The ring is the same throughout the world. It's square. It's going to be he and me, a referee. So I'm happy and grateful to Top Rank, Miguel Cotto Promotions, and I'm ready to defend my title. I also want to thank Team Andres Cortez for getting this fight, and we're going to show fans of boxing a great show.
Speaking of the show, we see an aggressive Chevalier come out Friday night to take the action.
Hablando del espectáculo, vamos a ver un Brian Chevalier más agresivo en este combate.
Los estilos hacen las peleas. Yo me preparé para dar lo mejor de mí. So, yo me voy a acoplar a lo que él traiga, si tengo que acoplar a lo que yo traiga. Y sin duda alguna va a ser una guerra entre México y Puerto Rico.
Styles make fights. I'm prepared to give the best of me. And my styles are going to mesh with his as his style will mesh with mine. And without a doubt, we're going to give a great war between Mexico and Puerto Rico.
I'm going to ask him the same question that I asked Andres. He's sitting beside 2 fighters that are competing for a world title. Without looking past Friday, is that something that he would like to set up?
Voy a hacerte la misma pregunta que hice a Andrés. Aquí están 2 peleadores en la misma división que pelearán por el título mundial. ¿Tienes eso en la mirada? ¿Tienes eso en mente, pelear por un título mundial sin obviamente pasar por alto el combate que tienes este viernes?
Tenemos que salir de Andrés Cortés primero, pero sí, esa es la meta, llegar al título mundial, sea con el campeón Navarrete, que es el de la WBO, o sea con Foster, Nova, si gana. So, yo estoy dispuesto a pelear con cualquiera, nunca le rehuso ningún combate. So, esperemos que Dios salga con la victoria y que sea lo que la compañía esté dispuesta a hacer.
We have to get past Andres Cortez first, but the goal is to fight for a world title, whether it's against Emmanuel Navarrete, who's a WBO champion, or against Foster, or against Nova if he wins. We're ready to fight against anyone. I've never turned away from a fight. So God willing, walk away with a victory, and then we'll see what the promoter decides.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Before we get to our main event, Carl, you want to chime in on that? Just having these 4 incredible fighters sitting here on stage, same weight class, world title here.
Yeah, well, obviously, there's a purpose to having 2 in the same weight class. You know, cruiserweights when it makes sense in either fight. But yeah, you could see the 130-pound division, what we're doing now, what we have planned for the rest of the summer is really heating up. You know, some people like to call it tournaments. We just want to make fights in the same division. You know, obviously the winners of these fights are going to be put in a better place to get those title fights.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time. Well, listen, let's get to our main event, the WBC Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Our champion is with us, Osheki Icewater Foster, the challenger, Abraham El Supernova. Champ, I want to start with you. First of all, congratulations. Your first fight with Top Rank, so congratulations on that. And ESPN Madison Square Garden. How do you feel?
I feel good. First off, I want to thank God for put me in this position. I want to thank Top Rank, ESPN, my team, everybody that had something to do with putting this together. Man, I just feel blessed, man. Walking up to the arena, everything, man, it just feels different, like I belong. So I'm ready to go out there and, for myself.
Listen, you have been public and outspoken. You're from Orange, Texas, and the road to this seat was not easy for you. And you talk about it, and we're all aware of it. And I think that makes you who you are today. Speak on that for a minute, knowing that that journey to this chair and the road that you traveled to get here. How special was that for you and your family?
Man, it's everything for me. The ups and downs, the in and out, doing, just growing, growing as a person, being growing into a man. I'm mature now, mentally, physically, and everything just came together the right way. I'm ready, like, to put on the show, man. It's words can't even explain how I feel right now.
I want to bring in your opponent, challenger, and it's Supernova. Not the first time we've sat down. Congratulations on being here as well and this title shot. What does it mean to you? Title shot Friday night.
Well, first, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for everything He has done and put me in this position that I am today. Fighting for a world title is like you're gonna fight for your dreams, and having this opportunity, I can't let it slip past. I've been wanting a world title for God knows how long, Now I got this opportunity. I'm super excited. I'm super motivated. I just put my trust in God. I know that I'll come up victorious on Friday night.
In a day when a ton of people are helping fighters, you have promotional companies, you have managers to help you along the journey. You stay manager free. You manage your career. Why?
I like to take control and think, I'm gonna do that. This is mainly like boxing because it's an individual sport and I have control of what I do. So the same thing with being myself manager, I have control with it. I could set things aside and put things how I want and put in my game play. So definitely I'm in control and I do have a good team behind me, but the number one person who has control is my Lord and Savior Christ.
Love it. Speaking of managers and people that help him, Keith Mills, Bobby Benton, what do they mean to you?
That's family, man. That's everything. You need that support system. You need those people, and they got to be genuine. They helped guide me ever since I came back to boxing. And, it's been rolling ever since.
Your last fight was your first. You wanted to look at you got excited, right? Your last fight was your first title defense. And I got a quote here from Steve Farhood, who's an International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee. And he said, quote, "There have been thousands of world title fights, but Osheki Foster became only the 14th fighter in a title fight to trail on points going into the last round and scored a stoppage to win." So before I go to you, let's just talk about this.
So he was in Mexico fighting a Mexican.
Good start, Tom.
Just saying. They tried to take it from him, and he put business in his hands and he took care of business. And not a lot of people saw it because it was on his own. But if you go back and watch it on YouTube, no, I took this I'm just saw it.
Welcome to Young Bucks here in New York City. So comedy selling.
I'm doing what he had to do in Mexico. And listen, I've been doing this for 37 years. I know what it's like there. And to go down there and literally take the title that's his back to the United States shows you what this kid's made of. And usually after a fight like that, I need an easy defense. And then when we were talking to his manager, he picked Nova. Now we opened him 3 guys and we're looking at each other like, Okay, okay, to Nova, because Nova's got reach, he's got height, he can box, he can punch, he can do it all. So that alone, before the bell rings, shows you what Oshaki's made of. And we can take the rest out, how the water was in Mexico and everything else.
Talk about that for a minute. You're in the corner, the end of the 11th, the bell rings, and you know what you got to do. What was that moment like?
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. We shocked the world, man, and I'm here. I'm here to do it again. You know, my name is Shock. Everybody called me Shock. And we're gonna keep doing that. I knew I had him in his 12. You know, he badly made it out the 11, and I'm always in shape. I go plenty around, so it don't matter 1 through 12. I can get you. So
Well done. Carl mentioned it. Coming back to you, Nova. This fight has the making of being an all-out war based on your style, his style. What do you need to do Friday night to walk away a world champ?
The main thing I got to do is put my trust in God. Everything I've done in the gym it's been done. You know what to bring. You know what to come with. No fear, no doubt. So, you know, the pressure gonna be on. The IQ gonna be on. The mental, the strength, everything gonna be on. It just time to adjust. You know, come up with the victory.
You got the mascot Friday night coming back out?
Absolutely, it doesn't miss.
Thank you. I love it. I love it. Champ, one last question for you. He's a seasoned fighter. You know, Carl even mentioned here when they threw 3 fighters in front of you and you asked for Nova. He's been here before. He's hungry. What do you got to do to stop
man, we've been calling for Nova for years now. He know it. But his excuse was at the beginning, oh, my name wasn't big enough or whatever. But you know, it's funny how the tables turn. But you know, we're ready. I'm ready to go out there and put on a show. I've been familiar with his style, and we did everything in the gym. We prepared. So come Friday night, I will be going out there and dominating and put on the show.
Did you pass on fighting him in the past?
You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. If he thinks I passed, then that's his opinion. You know, I can't say we did like I passed or didn't pass, but he's a great fighter, and the opportunities here now, and you know, it's a rumble.
The strap on his shoulder, I'm sure, changed things. It's a world title shot. You're not going to say no to that.
Absolutely, you know, you got the strap on your shoulder. You know, that's that's every fighter. You know, goal is to fight for that and to win it. So definitely, you know, he's with Top Rank. I'm with Top Rank, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't act like you remember, bro. You did a video saying that I wasn't big enough name. But
I don't remember, but hey, if it's there, please put it out there. You know,
I remember everything though. I've been paying attention to you guys since I came back. I've been calling for because they was pushing you heavy in the beginning. I've been calling for you. You had your excuse, or my name wasn't big enough. You can act like you don't remember, but that always stuck with me. That's why you was the name that I called for the first fight in the top rank.
and I mean, we here now. So you got you got your call, and I was happy.
You got the call.
Yeah, but you mean you got your wishes. You know? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for putting me for allowing me to fight for a world title, giving me the shot. Trust me, this is everybody's dream. So for you, you know what I mean, to remember that and give me the opportunity, I can say thanks.
Respect.
All right, we'll leave it at that. It's Madison Square Garden. I expect nothing less. Carl, thank you so much. Again, congratulations to Choo Choo. Larry, thank you for the jersey. I'm assuming it's somewhere back there. We're going to be right back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern to get them on the scale. Again, it's Friday night here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. You do not want to miss it. Gentlemen, thank you for your time this afternoon. As always, this is Boxing. This is Top Rank. We'll see you tomorrow.
Get a white man. Get a white man. Not yet. Come down.
Other side.
pause. Gotta sit down. I'll throw a shot.
Vamos.
Acá, Cario.
Yeah.
Ay, mamá. Querían a Cari, ahí lo tienes, papi. Ahí lo tienes, papi. Fight. Savage side. Oh, man. Wanted them, right? Wanted them, right? We're here, papi. Yeah. Yeah. So, be quiet. Pero, pendejo, mira. Mira, ahora, pendejo, vamos. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guys, that's it for now. Appreciate you guys coming through. Catch the replay. Hopefully it looks better than what it did in the you know what I mean? So